Hi, I'm Frantz if you don't know me, and I want to invite you to follow me into a journey of authenticity and expression. I've realized that a lot of people, a lot of us spend our lives trying to conform to other people's expectation, and we find ourselves in some sort of a prison where we cannot be ourselves and therefore live a life that is fulfilling. When we fail to live in expression, we find ourselves in some form of oppression. Either we oppress other people because we want to keep them down to feel better about ourselves, or we are oppressed by others because we are like caged by all their expectations, what they think we should be like for us to be worthy of their attention, of their love. So I want to invite people to look deeper than the surface, to see the value in themselves and in the people around them, to be able to appreciate themselves and the people around just for the mere facts of being human beings. And so that's why I just decided to rock up and do that video right where I am, right with what I have, because it's also a challenge to me to again learn how to master the art of not caring, because we need it sometimes in life. Beauty is important, uh, money, success, all those things are important, but when they define who we are, when they define our worth, that's when they start killing us on the inside. So yeah, I want to be rich, I want to be famous, but not famous for the sake of being famous, in order to reach other people and serve them with what I have to offer. But I really want to challenge you to get to that place where at whichever point you are in your life, you are convinced that you are valuable, that you keep in mind that the things that you are going to do in the future, whatever success, whatever wealth you are going to acquire, will be the result of something that is already in you. There was a time when I was at church, so I'm a Christian, and before some of you get disappointed, remember what I said. Look deeper than the surface. Don't just start associating me with your experiences you have with other Christians, but get to know me, get to know my experience, my point of view, and actually, um, I'm not targeting a Christian audience, so anyone is welcome. So I was at church, and one of our pastors that I love a lot was making fun of me, talking to another lady older than me, saying Franz is shy, but he's always around fine creatures after church. So she decided to explain, saying that she's a lady, she can explain. And she said something that stuck with me. That people at church are so holy that they make you want to lie and pretend. But with him, he's just himself and he doesn't make you want to lie. And a lot of times I've seen it that people are pressured to portray their best image. You know, this whole social media tendency where we always want to look our best, and what we put out there sometimes is so far from the reality of where we are in our lives, and it just puts pressure on other people to have that great relationship, have that great work, have this and have that, and they just and we fail to be comfortable with who we are, to just enjoy who we are. So I haven't always also been, you know, this guy who doesn't care. There has been times when also I've felt that pressure to conform, even to get myself to do this video. It was a bit of a challenge to getting myself to being like, yeah, I won't care. I'm going to rock up with this and sitting on this old couch that I was sitting on when I was still a baby. But I like it, you know. It reminds me of old memories, and yeah, uh, I like keeping old things sometimes. Yes, and it's a challenge for me also to grow and to break free as well, because you have to lead by by example. I mean, you have to lead by example. You see, and I'm not going to edit that video and do it all over again so that I'm perfect. Nah, I just want to challenge you, you know, to be okay with your imperfection. Be okay with your imperfection and still be able to see the the talent in you, the greatness in you, and work on it. Work on it rather than try to get other people to see it. Because ultimately, when the time comes, people will see if you spend enough time working on yourself. And I will talk about it a lot more later on. But if you spend all your energy on being yourself, ultimately people will accept you once you do your best. Or if they don't accept you, then they would have never accepted you. So anything you would have done to get their approval would have just been pointless. So if you really want to go on this journey of authenticity and expression, follow me. Follow me on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram, Facebook, and yeah, let's do this. But if you're not ready for it, it's okay. Don't come on my channel to criticize my hair or my skin color or anything superficial. It's not, if you're not ready for what I bring around, it's fine. You know, it's fine. I've learned in life that people understand things in their own time, you know, in their own time. So I don't want to fight for people to be around, and that's also part of being able to appreciate yourself, you know, when you don't need everybody to do the same. So if you're not ready for that, if you still want to be attached to all the shiny things, it's okay. uh, Go look for the shiny things elsewhere. But me, I'm about depth. I'm really about depth, and I want to help people to see deeper than the surface, to see, to understand that even when it's still buried in the ground, gold is precious, and so are they, and so are the people around them, even when they haven't yet shown the world what they are capable of doing. So, bye.